Come one, come all. Well, certainly not all, as Zeta's annual bacchanalia is the most exclusive party on campus. Those invited should have already received their hand-delivered, calligraphied, actual Egyptian papyrus invites, and if not, well, better luck next year. For the chosen few, can't wait to see everyone's attire, or lack thereof. Tonight is the night for capital S-I-N, the way they used to do it in Rome. I even heard little Miss Hughes made the VIP list. So sweet of our Queen Bee offering Aurelia a night of respite after the harrowing Benji ordeal. Or maybe our Queen's feeling giving after the sting of Popley's very public implosion. Breakups hurt, even if your relationships are as fake as Janice Bridges' nose. Poor Janice. TBH, I doubt this invite comes out of the goodness of Poppy's shriveled up heart. Can't wait to see what goes down when the satin gloves come off. Kisses, the T. Queen Bee, Chapter 11. Damn, we're up to Chapter 11. Cannot believe it. Chapter 11, The Naked Truth. Let's head into Belvoire, shall we? After a straight week of Zoe's begging and pleading, you and Zoe have reached an impasse on whether or not to go to Poppy's bacchanalia. The two of you sit across the kitchen island, staring at the invitations between you. Something about this feels hostage negotiation-y. There's no way in hell. Aurelia. No, I mean it, Zoe. After the hell I've been through in the last couple of weeks, there's no way I'm going to this party. With that billboard and that insane dubstep remix, who knows what crap she's gonna try to pull at this party. Grrr. That's exactly right, Hazelnut. Grrr. See? Even Hazelnut knows Poppy's evil knows no bounds. You reach down and scratch him behind the ears. He's gonna make a great guard dog one day. Okay, yes, she's a monster, but before you go all raise the villages and bring me her head, hear me out. Zoe, you have 1 minute, can't change my mind, or lucky you're cute. I want to stay mad, but for some reason, just looking at your cute little face makes me like 10% less pissed off. You know, I've heard I have that effect on people. Okay, I'll be quick. Obviously, Poppy's up to something here, but this is your shot to beat her at her own game. How do you figure? Even being invited marks you as one of Belvoire's elite, regardless of what Poppy's true intentions are. Not to mention, this party is straight up iconic. Rumor has it, people are only allowed to use Snapchat, so there's no evidence. And on a personal note, I really want to go. I've never gotten an invite. Look, my name in gold ink. And you can go. It doesn't mean I have to. Girl, please, you know I wouldn't dream of going without my arm candy. I don't know. Okay, but hold up. I didn't even get to the best part yet. The numero uno reason why this is my most genius idea to date. With the party going on, you'll have free reign to discover all of Zeta's and Poppy's dirty little secrets. She's got a point there. Everyone will be so caught up in the free booze they won't notice one little Aurelia creeping around. I'm starting to see the genius in this plan. Yeah, you go, get your Black Widow on. But before I totally jump on board with throwing myself to the wolves yet again, do we have a plan? Nope, I didn't think too far past. Get Aurelia to go so I can drink champagne out of a model's belly button. Any ideas? I guess we could ruin the party, push Poppy down the stairs, have sex in her bed. That's not exactly the major blow I was thinking of. Or maybe just for funsies? Let's get back to this revenge plan before we get too off topic. But if all goes well, I'm totally holding you to that. Whatever we do, we've got to hit Poppy where it hurts. There's nothing she cares about, other than being rich and powerful, of course. We can't do anything about her power, but maybe we can do some damage to her bank account. Oh, what's that? Do you sense the tingle of a plan coming on? Sure, sounds good. Zoe waves her hand excitedly, and you're like 90% she didn't hear anything you just said. So, you're in? We're going? Yes, only because I know how much you want to go. But I am going to be on the lookout for any and all opportunities for revenge. Aurelia, you are the bestest best friend a girl could ask for. This is going to be so much fun. Oh, take Hazelnut to the party. He'll protect you. Hazelnut wags his tail happily, hopping and yipping around your feet until you scoop him up into your arms. So, where do we start? We start by throwing that abomination into the trash. She gestures at the box that came along with your invitation, containing the hideous dressing gown Poppy wrapped up as a gift. This is the wildest party at Belvoire. No way Poppy would suddenly change the dress code from Victoria's not-so-secret to Amish bride. Okay, so what exactly does one wear to a bacchanalia? I'm so glad you asked. She disappears into her room for a few minutes and then returns, dressed in... Dun 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 dun! Damn, Zoe said, I am going to slay you all. Aw, she's speechless. She smiles demurely, turning a little so you get a great view of her assets. She points at you over her shoulder. I'll take that to mean this is the perfect outfit to wear tonight. You finally notice the sleek black box in her hands as she sets it on the table in front of you. I bought this for an ex-girlfriend who dumped me because, well, she sucked. Anyway, it's not my size and I never got a chance to return it. At least now my loss can be your gain, or rather everyone else's gain, from getting to see you in it. Ooh, girl. So we do get future steamy scenes with it, and we get rep points. I think it's worth it. Especially when the other one looks like that. I see you. That's from D&D, Desire and Decorum. Y'all ain't slick. Bzz. Aurelia is moving up in the world. Thanks, though. This is perfect. I can't wait to see the look on Poppy's face when she realizes I didn't fall for her dumb plan. No sweat, it's not like it was doing me much good gathering dust in my closet. You look like Aphrodite herself. If Aphrodite was dressed H to the T in Savage Times Fenty. Thanks, Al. And for the record, whoever decided to break up with your gorgeous ass has to be an idiot. That's what I said. But always nice to have someone appreciate the view. Now, you just need one final touch to complete your look. Check out what's at the bottom of the box. You move the lingerie to the side to see what's at the bottom of the box. Oh, I have a pair just like these in my closet. Let me grab them. Damn, she looks fire! Those thigh highs, that outfit, ugh, she is just... I know we all want our respective love interests, but we have to appreciate that Aurelia looks so good on her own. You slip on the stockings and secure the garters before giving yourself a once-over in the mirror. Zoe claps gleefully behind you. Is it just me, or do I look 6 feet taller? As you put the finishing touches on your look, Zoe bounces from foot to foot behind you impatiently. Okay, you ready? You look ready. Let's go. But we haven't even come up with a plan of action yet. Zoe loops her arm through yours, swipes the invitations off the table, and hurries you towards the door. We'll talk about it on the way. Beep, beep. After crossing campus in nothing but your underwear, and it's cold as hell, WTF, you finally make your way to the Zeta house. You ladies look like you're ready to party. Ew. I really hate Michael. Why do men? Michael's gaze travels all the way down your legs and you suddenly feel a chill, not from the cold. Hey Michael, eyes up here, bud. Move before I move you. You're looking good lately. Eyes up here, bud. I know it's hard to focus when you have this standing in front of you, but it's freezing and we'd really like to go in. What? I wasn't, yeah, sure, my bad. Here are our invitations. You hand over the embossed cards and he looks them over before tossing them into a small fire pit near his feet. No, evidence, you understand. You two enjoy yourselves. He steps aside to let the two of you in. Zoe face palms him as he tries to check her out on the way in. Haha, you go, Zoe. The mansion has been transformed for the party, the lights dimmed to a sultry low glow, and every surface draped in rich, dark silks and satins. The air is tinged with a heady floral aroma. It's distracting, especially when you're still trying to come up with a plan for Poppy's destruction. Well, not to give Papa any credit, but they've really outdone themselves, huh? Yes, I would say I've really gone above and beyond with this one. Thank you for noticing, Aurelia. Ah, demon! You and Zoe spin around to face Poppy. Chloe and Veronica stand at each shoulder. Where the hell did she come from? Glad to see that both of you could make it. Even though you decided to blatantly disobey me by wearing this. She gestures to your lingerie angrily, even though you can see she's having trouble stopping her gaze from drifting down your curves. I told you Aurelia is just slaying everyone. What's wrong, Poppy? Can't think of anything bad to say about my outfit? Yeah, because that look is straight fire. Veronica. Oh my god, Poppy, she even has those stockings you were looking for. The ones you said you couldn't find anywhere. Of course I could find them if I wanted to. I just changed my mind on what to wear, that's all. Someone sounds bitter. Hey, Riverdale, looking good. Very good. Ugh, man. You're making me feel overdressed. Maybe I should lose another layer. I don't think anyone would mind the view. Carter, what the hell? I'm standing right here. And I'm a free agent, remember? I can talk to whoever I want. Poppy huffs as her plan clearly crumbles around her. She seethes silently for a moment before she glances at you and Zoe and smiles. Well, I know when I've lost, you two enjoy the party. She's got something shady going on. Even Chloe and Veronica seem startled when Poppy strides away. They stumble after her, and the boys soon follow. Zoe turns towards you sharply. That was weird as fuck, right? Something tells me that dressing gown isn't her only play tonight. We need to be on guard. Yeah, totally. Her gaze drifts towards a waiter in a Speedo and bow tie, with a tray of shots in apothecary-style vials. Oh, fun. Or we could do shots first. Shots, 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 shots. Everybody! You wave down one of the shot boys and grab two off the tray, downing them quickly. You start to relax a little. When the music suddenly changes, making you tense up all over again. Is that? We've got a special request from our horses with the mostest. This one goes out to Aurelia Hughes. Okay, it's not even funny at this stage. It's just going to be the dubstep remix of her hog calling. You hear the opening notes of the dubstep remix to your hog call video and immediately see red. See, I'm ending that bitch right now. Going home, this is stupid. Drinking it out till I forget this. Hey, yo, Michael Phelps, wannabe. Leave the tray, we're in for a long night. Okay, wait, let's think for a second. Here, take this. She hands you another shot before shooing the server away. You down it with zero hesitation. Poppy's totally gonna be watching us, so there's no way we can get up to her room and set her non-planned plan into motion. We need to wait for the perfect moment to make our move. Meanwhile, we can worry about boosting your rep. All you have to do is have some drinks, be the life of the party, rub some elbows, rub a little something else if you feel so inclined. Zoe! You glance around at all the half-nude bodies, then you glance up to see Poppy watching you from the stairs landing, waiting for your next move. Zoe, pass me another shot. Aurelia is about to get her groove back, like the Emperor. She grabs another couple of shots and cheers before throwing them back. Then she spins you around and gives your butt a little slap. Woo! Get out there and make me proud. Do everything I would. As Zoe wanders off down a dimly lit hallway, enticed by the sound of laughter and the smell of massage oil, you do a quick scan of the room. Liam stands by the chocolate fountain, gag. Chloe pours crystal into the top of an ice sculpture, and Louise and Tasha are setting up a twister mat across the room. Let's get him over with. You make your way over to Liam, who's watching the chocolate fountain thoughtfully. He gives you a cheeky smile as you approach. Looking for something sweet. Great minds think alike. Strawberries, pretzels, or maybe something a bit more daring. He sticks his finger under the running chocolate, then draws a sticky chocolate heart on his chest. So, want a taste? I'll lick the chocolate off Liam, have him lick the chocolate off me, grab a strawberry. Okay, this, but only so we can get the reputation points. As delicious as that looks, I think I'll let you have the first taste. You dip his finger into the fountain and lead his hand down the inside of your thigh. Blech. He steps closer with a grin, and you give him a sultry smile back, pushing down on his shoulders. On your knees, soldier. Yes, ma'am. He drops to his knees before you. He softly kisses your hip bones before licking the chocolate off. You shiver at every stroke of his tongue. I can't stop gagging. Bzz, the tea has an update. Okay, well, at least it was worth it. Now we're in number 5. Dear Miss Hughes, congratulations. It is my pleasure to inform you that you are eligible for the Person to Watch Award. As you may know, the year-end gala where the Person to Watch is crowned only invites those within the top 5 rankings to participate as contestants. Please continue to put your best foot forward to maintain your spot when the invitations are mailed out. Best of luck, Dean Marguerite Steinhelm. Delicious. And I assure you, I taste just as sweet. Play your cards right, and you might just find that out for yourself. You wink at him before sauntering off to find another way to make waves at this party. Twist a game, why not? You make your way over to Louise and Tasha, where a game of Twister is just about to start. Mind if I join? Hey, glad you could make it. Yeah, please, we're just about to start. Be warned though, I'm really flexible. I know a challenge when I hear one, you're on. It only takes a few spins of the wheel before you're all tangled together on the mat. The next instruction is left hand blue. You see an open blue square on the other side of Tasha, one just in front of Louise, and another on an open space behind you. I'll reach for the one near Tasha, near Louise, behind me. You reach around Tasha for the blue circle in front of her, pressing yourself to her back. She gives you a flirty smile over her shoulder. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were trying to find an excuse to get close to me. So what if I was? Would they be a problem? I definitely don't mind, but don't think that this is going to distract me. I'm so winning this. Even as she says this, you feel her limbs start to tremble from the weight of holding herself up. It wouldn't take much to make her drop. You nuzzle against her cheek, your nose brushing her jaw ever so slightly as you whisper in her ear. You sure about that? You press your knee between her splayed legs. She gasps, her arms give out, and she drops. She hops for a second, then grins. Well played, Aurelia. Well played. After the game, you give a bow as the reigning Twister Queen and blow some air kisses. Then you turn towards the party, looking for your next victim. Yes, Chloe! Oh, I love her. I really feel like she's a good person, but she's just been brainwashed by Poppy because, she was shy and she was in need of help when she first came to Belvoire. And so, obviously, now Poppy's manipulated her because she's a lovely person, but she's not the sharpest tool in the box. So, yeah, save Chloe 2020, hashtag make Chloe an LI. As you approach the sculpture, Chloe pours champagne into the top. You watch the bubbly liquid flow through the ice right into Michael's mouth. Oh, nice. It's like a little boozy water slide. But without the water park, no long times, and overwhelming chlorine and pee smell for this guy. Michael, don't be gross. Well, since I'm already up here earlier, do you want in or what? I'll get under the spout, take my drink with the glass, find the glass. Chloe's cheeks pinken as she descends the ladder. You're not sure if she's blushing from the request or from the champagne going to her head. Normally, I'd say, who, never in a million years, but it is in the spirit of the bacchanalia after all. Never change, Chloe. I love you. She takes a big swig from the bottle, then pulls you in to meet her mouth. She wraps your arms around her and you pull her flush body against yours. Your mouth is flooded with the sweet, tangy liquid. It spills out the corner of your lips as her tongue tangles with yours. Chloe's a shockingly good kisser. Now that is top shelf. Only the best at Zeta House. Why? Is that stupid no camera rule? Because if it wasn't secret, it wouldn't be any fun at all. It's nice to see someone's finally catching on to the way we do things around here. Zach comes up to take a turn at the fountain, and Chloe gives you a genuine smile, her cheeks still flushed as she climbs back up the ladder. Number 1, genuine smile. Number 2, cheeks flushed. That means that Chloe is in love with MC. I've connected the dots. I've connected them. You're looking around the room for the next stop on Aurelia's Bacchanalia Party World Tour when you feel a warm hand on your shoulder. I was wondering if I'd see you again tonight. I have a proposition for you. You're free right now, yeah? I am doing whatever you're doing. She smiles and slips her hand into yours, pulling you down a dimly lit hallway until the party goes quiet behind you. Inside, you see Chloe and Poppy locked in a heated makeout, while Carter, Louise, Liam, Trixie, Michael, and Tasha are sitting in a circle cheering them on. I told you that Chloe was a homo. I told you. Whoa! I have blurred out his comments because they're rude. And also they make me feel physically uncomfortable. Poppy gives Chloe another quick peck on the lips before leaning back with a grin. When she spots you standing in the doorway, her grin turns to a scowl. What the hell is she doing here? I said cool people only. Yeah, well, you already got most of them. At least Aurelia's hat. You know what? Coming from Veronica, that actually means a lot. Thanks for the night invite, I guess, but I don't really feel like partaking in an orgy today, so... Overdramatic much. Since you're here, you might as well stay. We're playing a game of suck and blow. Inner circle only, of course. You know how to play, right, Aurelia? Of course I do. It sounds familiar. Yeah, my 2 first loves. If you've actually ever heard of this game before, please let me know in the comments. Just keep the paper up in the air with your mouth, and if it drops, you kiss. It's more physics than game, really. You pick up a piece of paper from the pile and place it against your mouth. Damn, that was some alliteration. Inhaling deeply so the paper stays stuck until you finally exhale. Nothing to it. Is anyone else totally not surprised that Aurelia's an expert at sucking and blowing? Oh, well, if you want some pointers, I'd be happy to help. Maybe then you could keep a boyfriend. So, you can sit next to me. Oh my god. Veronica is just perfection. Have you seen her? She's perfection. Poppy glares at her as she says this, clearly not happy with this sudden interest she's taken in you. Woo! Let's do it. I'd love to play, especially if it makes Poppy's face do that. Poppy's lip curls before she shakes it off. You squeeze in next to Carter and Veronica, your shoulders touching theirs on either side. Something told me you'd be down. Michael's already got a card up to his lips, waggling his eyebrows at Chloe. She rolls her eyes and leans in, but of course he drops the card. Chloe gives him a little peck on the lips before shying away. No offense, Michael, but barf. Okay. This further proves that Chloe is a homo. It is proven. Full offense taken. Seriously, why do men Chloe picks up a card, passing it off to Poppy on the other side of her. Poppy passes it off to Carter. She tries to drop it on purpose, but Carter catches it on a sharp inhale before it falls completely. Yeah, Poppy's pissed. Carter turns to you. I'll pass the card on, let it fall. We're not getting red points for that. Not gonna let it fall. Iron. It's harder than you thought, but you catch the card against your lips. You pause at the warm feel of Carter's lips behind the thin paper. You inhale, keeping the card pressed to your lips as you turn to your other side. The corner of Veronica's mouth quirks as she leans in to meet you. I'll pass the card on, let it fall. Whoops, how clumsy I am. Yeah, I bet. She whispers this against your lips just before the sweet taste of her cherry lip gloss floods your senses. She catches your face in her palms, drawing you in deeper as her tongue slips between your lips and slides against yours. That was clearly intentional. Was it? Where's your proof? You ignore Poppy. Veronica's kiss is fierce and sweet all at once, and your head spins as your hands slide up her bare thighs. After a long minute, Veronica pulls away with a gasp. Then she smiles at you. Not bad, Aurelia. Not bad at all. When you glance back at Poppy, she's absolutely fuming, glaring daggers at you. Someone's jelly AF. What's wrong, Bobs? You want a little kiss too? I don't mind putting in a little charity work. You crawl across the circle towards her, a cool smirk on your face. You pick up a card and hold it between two fingers, arching an eyebrow suggestively. You know I'm not the type of girl to back down from a challenge, or to back down from being an awful person. Ugh, 'cause I dare you. Poppy plucks the card from your fingers and tosses it aside. Then she grabs you, hands on either side of your face as she pulls you in for a kiss. She kisses you like she's got something to prove, her tongue dancing circles around yours as you bite back a groan low in your throat. You kiss like you're at war with each other, each battling for the upper hand in the situation. You start to forget that you are at war, so wrapped up in her taste, her smell. I hate to say it, Aurelia, but you're incredible with your tongue. Careful, Poppy. People might think you start to actually like me. When you say that, she snaps out of her trance, realising that you're in a room full of her friends. She shoves you away with a huff. Whatever, this is getting lame. I have to get back to the party anyway. I have things to do before the night's over. She stands and strides to the door purposefully, her friends moving to follow her like the sheep they are. You stand too, but you're not sure if you're quite ready to go. The night might have been lame from Poppy's point of view, but you have to admit it's got you feeling some type of way. I want to hang back with no one. Veronica and Carter. Veronica. Veronica Large. I don't follow rules, I make them. And when necessary, I break them. Before she can stand, you stop Veronica with a hand on her shoulder. She turns back to look at you and smiles. Veronica, are you coming or what? Oh, I think Aurelia wanted to talk to me about something. Poppy's face turns red as she slams the door behind her. Veronica smirks, then crawls over the floor to you, her gaze smouldering. Hungry for something sweet, huh, Aurelia? Ravenous. She straddles your lap and kisses you gently, gently parting your lips so her tongue can tangle with yours. You grip her hips, anchoring her to you. She kisses her way from your lips to your jaw, to your neck, and you arch your back when her tongue flickers along the crest of your collarbone. Something to remember me by. You throw your head back when she rolls your sensitive skin between her teeth, sucking. You grip the back of her hair with one hand. Give me a hickey where anyone can see. That's not very nice. You're not gonna punish me for it, are you? Kinda seems like you want me to. You slide your hand from her hip to the curve of her butt, caressing her soft skin. Then you give her a light slap. Ow. Bad girl. Veronica moans as you bring your hand down a second, third, and fourth time. She rolls her hips down, pressing against you. Then, shrugging you off, Veronica teases her hand up your thigh, running her fingertips along the hem of your lingerie. Wearing lingerie as sexy as this, it kinda seemed like you thought this would happen tonight. Call it wishful thinking. Her fingers dance back down to your legs, her fingertips sliding between the elastic of your stockings. She pulls one stocking off so agonizingly slow that your skin tingles with anticipation. Then just as slowly she discards the other. Sorry, but they were getting in the way. She lowers her head, pressing whisper soft kisses to the insides of your thighs. You shiver when she glances up at you. Enjoying the view? You have no idea. Veronica, I want your mouth all over me, your hands to do the talking. And I mean every last inch. With a devious smile, Veronica shoves you back and settles between your legs. She drapes herself over you and captures your mouth in another steamy kiss. That can be arranged. You gasp and arch your back as Veronica kisses her way along your shoulders, neck, throat, and chest, searing every spot of skin she touches. Ow. You groan as she makes her way down your stomach, threading your hands through her hair as her lips creep even lower. Aurelia. Don't stop. When Veronica finds her way between your legs, you moan loudly, your eyelids fluttering shut as you bask in ecstasy. Yes, yes, yes. Your thighs start to tremble. You weave your fingers through Veronica's hair, gripping to keep yourself steady. Aurelia. Pleasure builds inside you, pulsing and glowing like a white-hot flame. Every stroke of Veronica's lips and tongue sends you closer and closer to the edge. Then finally... Ow! You melt against the floor, crying out Veronica's name as the pleasure washes over you. A little later, you meet up with Zoe in the foyer. She's a little flushed and breathless when you catch up to her. I know there's a no pics allowed at this room party, but boy, have I been painted a mental image of your antics tonight. Thank you, I do my best. She looks around and then pulls on her it's go time face, lowering her voice. Okay, Poppy is officially preoccupied. You remember where her bedroom is, yeah? After our super bizarre girls' night, yeah, how could I forget? I'll keep watch in the hall while you raid her lair. If I see anything sus, I'll shoot you a text. If you guys have something planned, you better do it now. You turn to find Taylor approaching you, looking even more anxious than usual. Poppy's definitely up to something. She's been wearing that I know something you don't smirk all night. I don't know what it is, but I did hear a rumor about this bacchanalia tradition, something they call the human sacrifice. What does that mean? Was it the dress she sent over? You will def sacrifice your pride wearing that. Tyler, did she say anything about what she was planning to do to me? But Taylor's gone, vanished, almost as silently as she had shown up. Okay, then, best get this train into motion. Now, we know we have to be on guard, but we still don't have, an actual plan. Don't you worry about that, Zoe. While you've been partying, I've been plotting and partying. I've been a great multitasker. And this plan is... No time to explain. If I want my revenge, I need to get in and get out before there's any chance of Papa showing up. Veronica appears at your elbow, pretty much out of thin air. It's all you can do to keep from shouting. Look, if you're trying to sneak around Pappy's room, she's gonna need to be distracted. She'll get suspicious if she notices you're gone. I don't suppose you're offering yourself for that role? It's shockingly nice of you to offer it all, but I saw her splashing around with Ford in the fountain out back, if you know what I mean. Yeah, and I'm telling you, I've hooked up with Ford before, so if 6 minutes is all you need... 1, yikes, but 2, I'll take all the help I can get. Veronica, if she comes back inside... I got you. I'll make up some random gossip to keep her entertained for a little while. Awesome. This'll be a breeze. So he grabs your shoulders and looks you square in the eyes. All right, listen up, soldier. Get in there and do what you came to do, whatever it takes. I've got your back. Miraculously, you manage to sneak into Poppy's room undetected. You quietly shut the door behind you and you scan the room feeling like Bond. Aurelia Bond. Time to set Operation Blank Check in motion. She wants to throw around money to make my life a living hell. Buying a billboard to play that heinous video in the middle of campus. Fine, I'll help her throw that money around. A little post on the tie should do it. Now, if I was a purse, where would I be? You creep toward her nightstand and open the drawer, shuffling through its contents. Nothing. As you slide the drawer shut, you notice something weird. What the hell is this? Poppy's box of mysteries. Well, you can't not open it. Gently, you try and pry the box open, but it's no good. This thing isn't just locked, it's welded shut. What is it? Knowing Poppy, it probably contains the souls of the innocent. You have to know. What are you doing in here? Oh, crap basket. You turn to find Carter standing in the doorway, giving you an uneasy look. Hi, Carter. I'm looking for the earrings I lent Poppy's purse. Yes. Wow, you really just came right out with it, huh? Well, you know I hate Poppy. I won't sneak into her room to fluff her pillows. But you would sneak in to steal from her? Excuse you? I have every intention of putting her stuff right back where I found it. Honestly, I'm looking for Poppy's wallet. I'm planning some big sabotage with her credit cards. Sounds pretty extreme. You'd be in big trouble if you got caught. Look, Carter, please don't tell. Relax. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not exactly Team Poppy anymore. It's bad enough she dumped me for, like, no reason. Then she bribed some rando celebrity dude into being her rebound guy. So you won't tell anyone you saw me in here? I'll do better than that. I'll give you a hand finding her purse, if you want one. Yeah, come join the crew. Welcome to Team Aurelia. Are you totally sure about this, though? If Papa finds out, she's gonna cancel you forever. Let her try. She's already done everything she can to humiliate me, and I'm still standing. I've been wanting to get the chance to get back at her for a while. Teaming up with you is exactly what I need. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but you do know that teaming up with me might piss off some of your friends, right? Friends is kind of a strong word. I know there's a couple of guys who would have my back no matter what, but can I be honest? Yeah, always. It's like, okay, so I'm new money, just like you and your friend Zoe, right? Sometimes I feel like the king of the school, and sometimes I feel like if I wasn't team captain, no one would ever look twice at me. And it doesn't help that Poppy always treated me like some stupid trophy boyfriend. Poor Carter. He gives a weak laugh and a shy grin. That's pretty stupid, right? Stupid? Yeah, kind of. No, it makes sense. Having that kind of pressure on you all the time would be tough for anybody. And if your friends would ditch you if you weren't the star player or because you're not dating the school's head bitch, then screw 'em. Yeah, you get it. That's exactly what I mean. Sometimes I think I'd rather be on the outs with Poppy and her whole crew than be treated like the guy who just does one thing. And well, Aurelia, you seem like the type who sees the other stuff people are about. So if you want my help to take over. He holds out his hand to you and you shake it firmly. Welcome to Queen Aurelia's court. Long may she reign. Whoop whoop, Cutter. Yeah, he's down there at the bottom. Slides in. I really like that shirt. It's a cute shirt. Bzz. Yes, we have slid into 4th place. Woot, woot, woot. Okay, big shot, show me where Papa keeps the goods. Gladly. See, whenever she has a party, Poppy stashes her valuables where no one would think to look. I only know where it is because she used to send me upstairs to fetch her purse every 5 minutes when we were dating, like a damn lapdog. You must be devastated that you aren't together anymore. Totally, I'm heartbroken. I don't know if I'll ever love again. Carter motions towards Poppy's dresser and you follow him as he squats to open the bottom drawer. That's Poppy's secret hiding place, her dresser. I have to say, Carter, I was expecting something more dramatic. This is Poppy we're talking about. She'd die if there wasn't a little drama sprinkled over everything in her life. Carter slides open the drawer, shoving her clothes to the side. With a quick, easy motion, he hooks his finger under the bottom of the drawer, then carefully lifts it out. The drawer has a false bottom? That's actually kind of genius. Yeah, well, when you've got this many secrets, you need to be creative about hiding them. The collection of secrets is neatly organised into piles, with her purse stuffed into the corner. You snatch Poppy's purse out of the drawer and fling it down, quickly rifling through her wallet for all the credit cards you can find. Got 'em! You reach for your phone to snap the pics, but then your gaze lands on something else. Wait a minute. You see a manila folder with human sacrifice written on the front. You hesitate, then snatch the folder, opening it and skimming its contents. Wait, and this is all about Zoe? Her home life? Her dad's job? Are these mugshots? Poppy's not after me, I hate that damn ritual, the human sacrifice. It's never funny. He checks his watch, his eyes widening. Whatever you're gonna do it fast. You've got about 5 minutes to get Zoe and get the hell out of here. I can't let Papa get away with this. You put the envelope back and almost haul ass to save Zoe from Poppy's wrath, but then you glance down at the card still clenched in your hand. I'm gonna get out there and try to stall. Hurry, Aurelia. I'll go as fast as I can. You glance back and forth between the folder and the cards, worrying your lower lip between your teeth as you fret over what to do. I've got to save Zoe. But on the other hand, overthrowing Papa would stop her from doing stuff like this to anyone ever again. It shouldn't be a choice. Go and save Zoe. Zoe, your best friend. You're not going to be able to do either if you don't hurry up and decide. After a minute's more deliberation, you quickly snap as many blurry pics of the cards as you can. You upload the pics to the T along with the perfect caption and submit. You put everything back as fast as you can and jump to your feet, rushing out of Poppy's bedroom. Hang on, Zoe, help is on the way. Welcome, revellers, and rejoice. It's time for the Bacchanalia's most time-honoured tradition, the human sacrifice. The one loser we invite every year to remind us all how much better we are. Now, do something. I don't know, slap her, take the plugs out the wall, whatever. A cheer goes up from the crowd. You try to find Zoe, and then a spotlight comes down, illuminating her on the other side of the room. It's too late. God, she really do be dumb. Aurelia, you're dumb. You need to not be as dumb. Put your hands together for this year's sacrifice, Zoe Wade. A little backstory on new money here. Once upon a time, Zoe grew up in a 3-bedroom home in Brooklyn. 3? Where did you have your clothes? And where was your dog's room? We kept our clothes in the closets, and her dog didn't have his own room. You know how normal people live? Not these people. I'm sure none of these people's fathers worked as a banker either. Like handling other people's money? Laughter bursts out of the crowd as Zoe clenches her jaw and her fists, looking indignant. No, he was a senior manager. What the hell is wrong with all of you? I'm sure it must have been rough for him, working so hard to support you, though I guess those paychecks weren't enough to cover everything. Like, say, a tube of peach-flavoured lip gloss, sparkly nail polish, maybe a pair of cubic zirconia stud earrings. Poppy, don't. Zoe shakes with rage. You've never seen her cry, but you get a feeling you're about to. You shove through the crowd, trying to get to her before that happens. You didn't want to do that like 2 minutes ago? That's right, everyone. There's a thief in our midst, a shoplifter. A projection goes up behind Poppy. Photos of Zoe, puffy-faced and remorseful in a security office. The juvenile offender's version of a mugshot. There's a few gasps from the crowd, and Tasha, who was standing closest to Zoe, steps away as though she's contagious. And they let you go to school here? Someone lock up the imported silverware. No, Chloe, please. How did you... Those records were sealed. I never even had to pay a fine. Oh, I know. You may not have had to pay the price, and how could you, considering you clearly didn't have any money? But this burden will live on with you forever. I will never let you forget that this is who you are. Eat the rich. But you, Zoe, are a sad little social climber who had to wait for someone with balls to cling on to even make it onto our radar. Well, you've finally done it. You're on my radar. Are you happy now? You finally reach Poppy, gasping for breath from sprinting through the crowd. Liam stands protectively in front of Poppy, clearly expecting you. Sorry, Aurelia. I tried. I really did. I've got to mess with the tech rush, Poppy. You give a growl and rush at Liam with an ungodly scream. Rah! What the... He ducks away to avoid your wrath as you rush Poppy. You wrench the microphone away from her and she gives it up easy. Too easy. She clears her throat. And now, let the sacrifice begin. Ah! As the disgusting, entitled pack of vultures lob tomatoes and full goblets of wine at Zoe, Poppy turns to you with her smile as sweet as candy. Bet you didn't see that one coming. Good news, thoroughbreds. I'm in a shockingly giving mood, so I figured, why not share the wealth? And I mean that quite literally. I've included my credit card info for your shopping pleasure, so go wild. My treat. Your beloved queen, Poppy Min Sinclair. Just like I bet you didn't see this one coming. People's phones start going off around the room. Poppy checks hers, her face going pale and jaw dropping open when she sees what you've done. Whoa, Poppy! Sweet! Thanks! There's this new drone I've had my eye on. Totally not for looking into girls' dorm rooms. This man is a fucking creep. And I can finally get that elbow reconstruction Daddy keeps telling me he won't pay for. All across the room, people have abandoned the witch hunt and are busy filling Bloomingdale's carts and booking spa appointments. You are beyond dead. I'm going to... She's interrupted by her phone ringing. The screen lights up with a call from Piers Sinclair. Her face goes even paler than before. Kill me later. You should probably take that. You barely get any satisfaction as you catch the sight of Zoe tearing out of the Zeta house covered in red and purple slime. You take off after her. Zawa, wait. You catch up to her outside and she immediately turns to bury her face in your shoulder. She shakes as she sucks in deep, rasping breaths. That was so horrible, Aurelia. No one was supposed to know about the shoplifting thing. Papa is so vile putting you on blast like that. What was that all about anyway? I only did it because the group of girls I hung out with in middle school did and never got caught. And of course, the one time they convinced me to try it with them, I got picked out and searched. Me, the only black girl in the group. Fuck Poppy. She's racist, she's classist, and she's a bitch. And I no longer stand her. So we will no longer be supporting any romantic endeavours with Poppy. They all abandoned me there, but after I got off with just a warning, they wanted to keep pretending we were best as friends. I hope you told them you didn't have time for snakes. I've been dealing with mean girls like Poppy my entire life. I don't know why I thought for a second Belvoire would be different. I know it's no consolation, but at least my plan worked. I got her credit cards. Her credit's going to be totally shot after this. Still, that whole human sacrifice thing is disgusting. I had no idea this is what she would do to you. Suddenly, Zoe pushes you away and you stumble back. Wait, to me? Aurelia, did you know I was the target? Did you know she was going to do this to me? Zoe, I swear I literally just found out while looking in Poppy's room looking for the cards. I was coming to warn you, but Zoe, I am so sorry. Didn't have enough time. I swear I didn't know the whole time, and the only reason I didn't tell you right away was because I found the cards right after. Thought I'd have time. If I'd known what she was going to do, I wouldn't have hesitated. I can't believe I let you go through that. Zoe rolls her eyes, her mascara running down her cheeks. Well, thanks for being honest, I guess. Zoe, you know me. You know I wouldn't have thrown you into a situation like that on purpose if I'd had any idea. Do I know you, though? What do you mean? What I mean is that I should have seen this coming. The way you've been so buddy-buddy with Poppy's inner circle. The way you've been taking pages directly out of Poppy's little golden book for dictators. Hi, that's not fair. Don't get mad at me just because you know I'm right. You're not the same Aurelia that I met on the first day of school. Okay, I feel bad for Zoe. All the stuff that happened to her was absolute bullshit. But also, she can't pretend that she's innocent. She convinced Aurelia to do everything she done. She's the reason Aurelia came to the party tonight. And she can't just act like she's Mother Teresa. I'm not sure who this person is, but she's not my Aurelia. And right now, I'm pretty sure she's not my friend. Yeah, it's just annoying me how she's acting like she's innocent and like she's never done anything wrong. But, I understand that, she's gone through a traumatic event, so she has the right to be upset and unreasonable. Oof, that one hurt. She turns towards the dorms, slowing tomato off of her as she starts to walk away. You take a few steps after her. Zoe, please. Zoe, wait. Please don't walk away. You deserve an explanation. Your voice grows thick with the tears you're trying to hold back. Zoe's shoulders start to tremble a little, but she doesn't stop walking. Please, Zoe, I don't understand. Isn't this what we wanted? We got payback on Papa. She freezes in place. When she turns back to look at you, her gaze is empty, cold. She looks at you like she doesn't even know who you are. You are Poppy. Zoe has left your posse. Her cold voice leaves you rooted in place so that all you can do is watch as she turns and leaves without you. So basically, it's just emotions all around. Zoe's left. We haven't seen Ina all chapter. The only good thing that's come out of this was getting to be next to Chloe. Anyway, I sincerely hope I can save Chloe from Poppy's clutches and that she'll be an ally soon. Because, she's adorable. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts. See you next time. Stay frosty, puppies.